Well, hey, hope you're well. They just keep coming. Another Lives and Lessons Learned of 100 Christians. Today we're doing a gentleman named L&L Staines. He was an Australian missionary who dedicated his life to caring for leprosy patients and the impoverished tribal people of Odisha, India. His life of compassionate service ended tragically in 1999 when he and his two young sons were killed by a Hindu extremist mob. The story of his life, and especially the response of his wife Gladys, has become a powerful testimony of forgiveness and faith. Arriving in India in 1965, they spent over 30 years in the remote tribal areas of Odisha, again, India, working with the Evangelical Missionary Society of Meyer Jaban. Staines and his wife Gladys dedicated their lives to helping people afflicted with leprosy. All right, we could stop right there, right? Just dedicating your life to doing that is worthy of a little video. Afflicted with leprosy, a stigmatized disease that often leads to being ostracized. They ran the Meyer Bajani leprosy home and provided medical care and teaching patients skills like weaving to promote self-reliance. Again, caring for the poor. In addition to working with lepers, he and his family helped impoverished tribal communities, providing assistance and sharing the gospel. The tragedy. On January 23rd, 1999, while attending an annual jungle camp in the village of Manohabad, Staines and his two young sons, Philip, age 10, and Timothy, age 6, were sleeping in their station wagon. A mob led by Hindu extremists surrounded the vehicle, doused it with gasoline, and set it on fire, burning them alive. So obviously, what kind of lessons can we learn? Forgiveness over hatred. His wife, Gladys, shocked many by publicly forgiving her husband and son's killers. She expressed no bitterness and instead stated her desire for the killers to repent and to be reformed. Her message emphasized God's love and forgiveness. Enduring faith in the face of tragedy, even in such a horrific loss, Gladys and her daughter Esther continued the family's mission work in India for 5 more years. This demonstrated the deep-seated faith and a refusal to let hatred triumph. Again, compassion for the marginalized. The core lessons of their life are their radical compassion for those rejected by society. He served the least of these without discrimination, providing care and dignity, big word, to people that others had abandoned. Again, it was such a powerful witness. Gladys's forgiveness was widely reported and had a profound impact across India and the world. Many people were moved by her example, drawing public attention to the power of love and forgiveness in the face of extremism. The murder had a significant and complex impact on the religious tolerance in India, sparking widespread outrage and prompting national soul-searching for the people of India, the government, but ultimately failing to reverse a trend of increasing religious nationalism and violence. The event highlighted growing tensions, but Gladys's public forgiveness of her husband's killer, again, also became a powerful counter-narrative. Increased scrutiny of religious freedom. The barbaric nature of the murders drew immediate international condemnation and focused attention on the rising tide of anti-minority sentiment in India. The president of India at the time denounced the killings as a monumental aberration from China's tradition of religious tolerance. Human rights groups accused the government of failing to protect religious minorities, particularly Christians, and exploiting sectarian tensions for political gain. The case became a benchmark for assessing the state of religious freedom in India, with human rights reports from the U.S. State Department and other organizations citing it as evidence of growing intolerance. Again, I guess one of the things we need to remember, maybe one, There's a lot of things here, not just one. Amid the polarization, again, her public forgiveness of her husband's and son's killers offered a powerful alternative narrative that resonated with many in India and around the world. Again, she remained in India for years after the attack, continuing her mission, her husband's work. Again, it just shows the heart that they had for people. The people they served were people. They're not projects. If you're going to reach out and minister to lepers, you have to see people as people and not just a project. There's something to be said for us. And then personal transformation, a remarkable turn. All right, here we go. In a remarkable turn, at least 2 men involved in the murder have since converted to Christianity. This outcome offers a small glimmer of personal transformation in the face of such an immense tragedy. Thanks so much. Take care. God bless. Bye.